is your official bird station. We'd like to keep learning more and more about these winged creatures.
And today's subject is the osprey. Here to teach us more from the Minnesota DNR is Kristen Hall. Kristen, welcome.
Thanks.
We appreciate you being here. So tell us about the osprey population. This all kind of started, as I was mentioning to you in the commercial break, because I read an article about how overfishing is leading to chicks dying because osprey in other parts of the country are having a difficult time finding food. And I thought to myself, well, what's going on in Minnesota?
Yeah, well, I'm so glad you asked. I work with the non-game program at the Minnesota DNR, and by non-game, I mean all things that are not hunted and fished, and rare or declining species. So from monarchs to moose, that's what we work with. And osprey, I've worked with raptors for a long time, and osprey in Minnesota have a really interesting recovery story. So we're declining based on DDT and other impacts similar to bald eagles.
Yeah.
And in the mid-'80s, they were listed as a species of special concern, and they were on our list for watching for threatened and endangered. Some folks got together, Three Rivers Park District, Minnesota DNR, and they decided to do some reintroductions within the cities, in the Twin Cities metro area, because they're fish birds. They need water, and we're lucky in Minnesota to have a lot of water. And that recovery over the last 30 years has progressed that now that bird is no longer listed in our state, and we're just happy to have them grace us with their presence.
Well, I was reading that at one point there were like no osprey in the Twin Cities.
That's right.
And so that's been a process then of building nests and getting chicks from. Tell us how that kind of works.
Yeah, so they actually would get osprey lay 1 to 3 eggs, and they would bring an egg down and rear them up and then reintroduce them in the cities. But they wanted to make sure they had pretty easy habitat, so they built nest platforms for them at the time. You'll go around to some pretty developed parks and you'll find these platforms. They're very tall. You'll see them if you look up. You'll see them, flat platforms. And once they're able to find those platforms, they can hunt or fish for themselves. So it was a really amazing process with a lot of partners getting together and figuring out how to rear them first and then how to release them into the wild again so that they could propagate their own population back in the cities. It's part of their range.
Are osprey like eagles that they return to the same nest?
They will return to the same area, and osprey are a little bit different than eagles. Eagles kind of spread out as they start to fill in their habitats niches. They're like, hey, you're too close to me, and sometimes eagles have 2 nests in one territory. Osprey kind of cluster. So those nesting platforms, you'll find different areas like Arden Hills Army Training Site and the county park next door. They have a lot of osprey towers right on the property, and they're fine all using them at the same time. So it's pretty cool, but you will find them returning to that same area.
Yeah.
What is the count? Do you have a kind of an idea of how many osprey there are in the state of Minnesota?
I'm glad you asked that, because we actually just went through a huge process of figuring out the status and trends of all the non-game species that we have enough data for in our state. And the osprey, while we didn't count number by number, their trends are stable.
Okay.
So their status is stable and doing really well.
Do they live everywhere in the state of Minnesota, or do they like one particular part?
They are actually pretty widespread.
Yeah.
They do have that niche of needing fish and water. They are the only ones that only eat fish. So you'll find eagles, for instance, on like a road-killed deer or something along those lines. Osprey don't do that. They just fish.
So, and having the open water in the winter, that's why you kind of see them along the river.
Yep, you'll see them along the river, but in winter, they actually, they're a short-distance migrant. They don't stick around for winter because it's just too risky for them. If it freezes over, they've got nothing to eat. So they usually go south, maybe Texas and Florida, those types of areas.
Oh, really? Okay. Talk to us about, I see, we showed a picture a little bit earlier, osprey nests on the top of like football stadium lights and all these different. Is that okay? Is that all right? Is that safe for them to be in these particular places?
It's definitely brought us closer to the infrastructure folks.
Yeah.
We work really closely with Excel, for example. Their nests can cause issues with electrical infrastructure or cell towers. Cell towers mostly because there's a lot of service done on them. And when birds are nesting, you don't want to disturb them. So there's the Migratory Bird Treaty Act, which you can't disturb a nesting migratory bird. it's considered take. So we work really closely with trying to figure out how to move those nests or put a platform near where they're nesting on infrastructure, and then they'll prefer the platform.
Different option,
Yeah,
yeah.
we kind of bring them over to that next one.
And I mean, it makes sense that they're pretty heavy if they're getting 10 feet deep and 3 to 6 feet wide.
They're pretty, yeah, and it's a conduit. Like there's just a bunch of sticks. So if you touch two different electrical fields, it's not a good story for the osprey or your electric.
So the story out of, would you say it was Virginia, Megan, of the overfishing and that was impacting, so that's not happening here.
Well, it isn't to our knowledge,
Yeah.
but it is like these types of things where it's just one cause to one problem might just be an oversimplification. Like it might be the fishery is being impacted by climatic changes that we don't quite understand. And then the osprey are one of the first visible changes of that. So it's kind of tough to say like what is happening. That recovery story I told you for Minnesota, that took 30 years
Right.
in order for us to feel like, yep, they're doing great. So it's a really complex ecosystem. Everything's connected. They have been fishing alongside fishermen ever since they've been around.
Sure.
So
What's one of the coolest things about the osprey that you think?
their feet. Their feet are awesome. So most raptors have like 3 talons in front and 1 in back. So
Yeah.
they grab, a lot of them hunt with their feet. Their talons are pretty strong. But osprey have 2 in the back and 2 in the front. So they can grab like a wet and slimier fish that way. So they kind of have a clamping.
Oh yeah, you can kind of tell in some of these pictures if you look carefully.
They have this like clamping capability where they can grab onto things really well. So they're not a huge raptor, but they can lift pretty big fish because of that.
Do they have any predators? Are they unfriendly with any of the other big raptors?
Well, you'll see them and eagles interact quite a bit over the same food.
Yeah.
It's more elbows out, this is mine type of thing.
I love it. We need to get an osprey center in Minnesota. Like
Well, we have the
Eagle
Raptor Center, so it's pretty awesome.
Very true. Well, this has been a lot of fun. Kristen, thank you so much.
Yeah, Kristen, nice to meet you.
appreciate
Thanks
you
for
coming
stopping
in.
by.
Yeah, take
We'll
care.
post a link with more information